Women in Europe have used the same traditional birth practices common to women around the world, as we see from looking at illustrations in the first midwifery textbooks published during the 1500s. Births were attended by midwives whose skills were passed on from generation to generation. The midwife was expected to be a mature woman, a mother herself past the age of childbearing, of good moral character, and with a sympathetic and patient temperament. One textbook advised that the midwife should have a lady's hand, a hawk's eye, and a lion's heart. In this German birth scene, the mother's bed is made up for her rest after the birth. On the table we see the midwife's equipment, scissors and string for cutting and tying the cord, and a vial of oil for perineal massage, along with food and drink to keep up the mother's strength. At the window, 2 astrologers cast the baby's horoscope. Midwives and the upright posture are customs that were used by both the rich and poor in Europe. Here is a woman giving birth amidst the activity of a gypsy camp. She is in a very classic pose, upright with a helper behind and midwife in front. Her husband brings food while a child rushes to see the new baby. By contrast, an engraving of an upper-class French birth around the same time shows the mother on a raised bed in front of the fireplace. Her husband and women friends stand nearby. The classic pose is depicted in a painted bull from Italy, and in this illustration from a famous French midwifery text. Prior to the early 1900s, childbirth took place in the mother's home and was a social rather than a medical process. Back then, as is still the case in many births today, women bonded together using nurturing skills handed down through generations. Mothers called on friends and relatives to attend them in childbirth and provide care in the days after. In spite of the fact that women risked their lives in childbirth, they came together in celebration.